Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, hold on a second. Let me wipe my camera. Alright. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay, let me save this. I'm talking about, let me save this. Let me put this on my, um, what is that thing called? Twitter. Hey, there's no background yet, y'all. There's no background yet. Girl, why you never ready? For as long as it took, you better look like Holly Berry or Beyonce. Then we getting married. Let me put this on my Twitter. Okay. All right. Got my heating pad. Okay. So let's see. Let's tap in, y'all. Let's tap in. I'm reading a book. Of course, I'm reading a book, right? I'm reading a book. Creating Affluence. Wealth Consciousness in the Field of All Possibilities. Okay. I'm reading this book, and my son is actually reading his other book, which is the seven, what is it? The seven spiritual, what is it called? What is this other book called? Seven spiritual, laws of abundance, or something like that. Seven spiritual laws of abundance. Let me first always read it. Let's see what the name of his other book is. The seven spiritual laws of success. I said abundance of success. That's what he is reading. So, hey guys. All right. So, creating affluence, wealth consciousness in all fields of all possibilities. Deepak Chopra. Chopra. Okay. Hey, Amazing Grace. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Okay. So, y'all, we have a download. We have a live that we are going to get through today. All right. That we are going to talk about, that we're going to get through. So, I was bringing in, I don't know, but all right. All right, so I was talking about access. I've been talking about access. People wanting access to you. I've been feeling this energy or whatever, like an annoying. I don't want to say annoying energy, but it is kind of annoying. Let me get a candle going right here. Let's get a candle going. I'm gonna burn incense, but I want to burn a candle too. All of my candles have been cleansed, so let's get a candle going. I guess I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna burn this red candle. Let's burn this red candle. Oh, definitely ain't gonna put it up under my phone. I'm gonna be needing a new phone if I do that. But I don't like it. Let's get this candle going. All right, dear divine. All right. All right. I want to do my nails so bad. Girl, T just told me they was really cute. I'm like, really? He never says the long nails is cute. But he was like, damn, them actually kind of fire. I'm like, okay. So let's see how long they last. All right. So, dear divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy to um thank you so much. Clear. All right, dear divine, please charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. Everything that is above is below. Everything that is on the outside is felt on the inside. Anything that is trying to lurk in the energy, that is trying to manipulate, control, or hide in the energy is exposed very quickly and brought to the forefront, right? Please block out any interruptions to anyone that isn't going to do the work eventually. All right. I said eventually. It doesn't have to be right now. Okay, Spirit, you can go ahead and use me as a vessel. Thank you so much, Divine, for your time. And please send in my highest ranking angels, messengers, ancestors. Okay. And not just the highest ranking ones, but like the ones that's here to assist me with delivering this type of message. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. Please send in those on the spirit team that are here to assist us in channeling this message. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Bauta Sri Saeed, may peace be with all. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have a message about access, right? All right. So I was talking about like people wanting access to you. And I kind of been talking about this message for 3 days. Okay. I've been talking about this message for like 3 days, right? Not like on live, well, kind of on live too. Okay, kind of on live too. We the divine feminine and the divine masculine reading, but this message is for you. You could be here cross watching for someone else as well too, but be careful with that. All right, because people could be trying to be in the energy to gather the message, quote unquote, and spy, so that they have a reason to deliver a message to someone. Okay, you could be the person that wants some type of access to someone as well too. All right, guys, so we're just gonna tap into it. Jama Kali. All right, so the thing is that you know what, I'm gonna tap into the spread first. Thank you so much. I'm gonna tap into the spread. Look at that fire. All right, so something is coming to the forefront where it needs to be exposed. Okay, and it needs to be cut off completely. All right, that access needs to be cut off completely when it comes to like fire coming out. Right, very first card coming up. You can be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be an Aries, Leo, Sag that needs to like completely cut off something. All right, someone could have an Aries, Leo, Sag, Saturn as well too. Thank you so much, Divine. All right, so we just like kind of gonna cut right into the message. So I kind of have a spread that I'm going to follow, and then I'm gonna break it down a little further, you know, by reading more into it. All right. So what is it? What and who? What's and who is trying to gain access to the collective? What and who is trying to gain access to the collective? We're gonna put the. I'm gonna put this. Chill out, man. When my colleague tell you that it's time for you to get pregnant, once you destroy what it is that you are trying to like attach yourself to, besides that actual baby, like you're asking when are you gonna get pregnant by someone so you can have a karmic soul tie to someone. Actually, I don't even want to say karmic soul tie, but kids are karmic soul tie. Kids, the man, the husband, the wife, they're all karmic soul ties to each other. You know, we are our mother's first karmic lesson, right? So you're actually going to have a baby once you release the made up idea of what a baby may bring you. You're not even really physically, spiritually, mentally prepared to have a baby. So once you physically, mentally, and spiritually get prepared to have a baby, that's when you will have a baby. And then you also have to do some more spiritual work, because you're literally coming onto a tarot reading about wanting access to something. You're not ready to have, you want to have access to a person. You really want to have access to a person. You want to trap a person. You want them to be your baby daddy, be your baby mama, but you're not really ready to do the work. Like, are you physically, mentally, and I'm also going to throw financially out there as well too, because I'm picking up on brokenness, but I don't know if this is spiritual brokenness or is this physical brokenness, because I'm not really trying to read your energy. But since you asked the question, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Okay? You're not really like in a abundant way energy to even have a baby. Like, you're asking me, when will you have a baby? Did you read the title? Like, you can't even read yet. You can't read. So how can you even teach a baby how to read? Like, what do you have to offer another soul that you want to bring into this world? All right, thank you so much. Clear. Don't try me today. All right, thank you. Thank you, Jama Kali. All right, who is trying to gain access to the collective? All right, who is trying to gain access to the collective? You're beginning to realize who you are and just be alone right now. Who is trying to gain access to the collective? All right, your higher self is trying to gain access to you. Divine awareness, eternal witnesses. Okay, your ego is masquerading as enlightenment. When you mistake superiority for spiritual powers, right? Your higher self is no longer clear. All right. No matter what happens outside myself, I know that I am safe. So your inner soulness, okay, clear. Your inner soulness, your inner self, your higher self is trying to get access, is trying to gain access to you, but you are not even, I don't want to say like you're not even connecting with your higher self. You're actually connecting with a lower frequency, right? And I'm not just talking about the person that was just here, but you know, it's there. No, they need to stay. They need to get this message. They're not being disruptive at all. They're actually getting this message. They're not being disruptive at all. They need to be here. Anybody that shows up needs to get this message. All right? No matter what happens outside, I know that I am safe. So, someone feels very unsafe in the energy that they're in. They feel unsafe within their body. Clear vision. You are always right. Clear vision. So someone is denying themselves being wrong as well too. Like they're also they're denying themselves the truth. They're denying the truth. Okay, so someone is denying the truth about something. All right. Who is trying to get access to the collective? Who is trying to get access to the collective that is preventing them from being who they are? Okay, an inflated ego. So someone is definitely in their inflated ass ego. They're in their ego. Okay, they have a lot of false confidence. Their throne is very fragile. Okay, it's so crazy that someone is like speaking from a prideful state of mind, and the truth keeps getting drowned out because you don't want to accept the truth. All right. So I'm talking to someone who is not in their spiritual bag, but what they're in is like, this could be someone that is getting they're getting like physical money, right? They're getting physical money, they're getting physical confirmation, and they think that that is spirit communicating with them, but it's actually not like a positive spirit communicating with them. This is actually more of a negative spirit communicating with them. Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop the camera so y'all guys can see the cards. Y'all don't need to see me, y'all need to see the cards, right? All right, thank you so much. All right, so give me one more card. Who is trying to gain access to the collective? Who is trying to gain access to the collective? Who is trying to gain access to the collective? So it's like your higher self wants to prevent something from happening, but you keep kind of going towards this egotistical type of energy. All right. Someone could be a public speaker. Look at that. High priestess in reverse. I told y'all could be going towards a inflated ego. So high priestess in reverse is knowledge without humiliation. I mean, humanity. Knowledge without humility becomes manipulation. Power untempered by patience invites illusion. Guard what is sacred. Reveal only what's ready. Reveal only what's ready. Okay. So it says, I trust what is felt beyond words. And this is water plus moonlight. Emotion meeting divine knowledge. So this is all ego. This is all ego. So there's a soul contract right here. Honestly, there is a soul contract that I'm feeling here. But this is more like a past life contract. Not like actually like a past life, but like a past you contract. Okay. There's also y'all, this is Malcolm X that's on this card, right? This is Malcolm X that's on this card. So Malcolm X is a deceased civil rights worker. Maybe he was in the civil rights, but he also had ties to other spiritual communities and also a religion that kind of, betrayed him. But the particular religion that he had ties to, it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this reading. But I do want to point out what's coming out is that there's a spiritualist that you may have had ties to, that you have ties to. I don't even want to say had ties to. There's a contract that you took on. Now, the last reading we talked about in the divine feminine and divine masculine, we talked about a spiritualist actually doing something to someone or someone that practiced spiritual work, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up on this as well too. This is someone that, you may have like backed away from them. You may have considered yourself outgrown them because you started doing your own stuff as well too, right? But I'm getting that like you still have some of their ways. You still have some of their ways. It's this inflated ego. And then this person also has taken you off of your throne of some sort. Like, I don't want to say like take you off your throne. You don't even recognize that this, like whatever spiritualist or healer that you were gravitating towards, you may have learned a lot of their bad, negative ways. Maybe it's to be in your bag in a certain type of way. And I'm using the word bad, but I'm gonna get clarity here. All right, thank you so much. Why are they attracted to? Attracted to the collective? Why are they attracted to the collective? Unbothered in reverse because they don't have access anymore, and then commitment in reverse. So they're going through like a breakup. They're also being denied some type of relationship with a certain community or with people. And these people have realized that it was your energy that was keeping them fed. Okay, it was your energy that was keeping them fed, keeping their ego fed. So since you're no longer on their channel, or you're no longer entertaining them, or you're no longer giving them access to your household. Okay, thank you so much. Or your relationship. You're no longer giving them access to your relationship. That's what it is. Not just like your channel, your energy, but it's also your relationship. It could be the relationship that you have with other people. It could be your actual love relationship, or either like your friendship groups and stuff. Because you're no longer giving them access, they can no longer act as if they're unbothered. Their ego is starting to show out, and then these people are hidden in your energy. Thank you so much, Divine. These people are hiding in your energy where they're coming out. They actually have you doing something for them. Okay, High Priestess in reverse, they have you doing something for them. What is it that they have the collective doing? Love offerings. So you're making certain offerings for them. Leo and Virgo could be significant. You could be it could be like a creative offering. So I'm also, what the title says is they want access to your oils. So what I picked up on when I was saying oils, I wasn't talking about our actual oils, like my divine pivot oil here, right? I wasn't actually talking about that, but you could be creating something. You could be a creative, you can like have access to like spiritual work, and you do your thing and they want access to like your physical oils. But I was thinking more like they want access to your drip. You know how that goes, like they want to be you. They want your, I wasn't talking about your actual oils, but now that this love offering is coming up, this is actually something that you've been working hard on and that you're going to offer a collective of some sort. It's something that you're creating, with the yellow coming out here. This has something to do with your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, as well as your heart chakra. So this has something that you're putting your time and your effort into, and they want you to make an offering to them. So it's almost like they want you to say, hey, I've created this oil and you were a part of the process, even though they're not a part of the process because you've been stopped being connected to them. They want you to say, hey, you've been a part of this process, so I'm going to give you this for free. Okay. They want you to give them something for free. Make an offering to them. And that's what's going to help their inflated ass ego. But really what you're doing is we don't give away shit for free. We don't give away nothing for free. If you're going to give away something for free, you need to talk to God first. You need to talk to your spirit guides, because your higher self is trying to get in touch with you and tell you that, hey, listen, Linda, we're not doing that. It's a time for you to be, to be abundant right now. And that's the thing. Like, no matter what happens outside myself, I know that I am safe. So God, give me this energy of this higher self. What is the higher self? Why is the higher self being, look at that, the animosity in reverse. Yeah. So your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, they're trying to help you stay and feel safe. You've cut some type of cord in here. Clear vision. I'm beginning to know who I really am. Where you were confused or under some type of spell work, where you couldn't see these people for exactly who they are. And just because there was no confrontation, okay, I'm seeing the sun card. I mean, I'm seeing the sun card, but I'm also seeing, I said sun, but I really meant the strength card. So Leo is very significant here. Wherever you have Leo signs, somebody can have a Leo rising or like a Leo Venus as well. Because I'm seeing it in the first house, but I'm also seeing it in the second and the seventh house. And those are Venus signs, right? Really, they're Venus signs. But this is where I'm seeing that Leo energy at. I'm seeing alliance in there. I'm seeing strength sitting there. So where you were like, I don't want any confrontation. Okay, well, this reader or this spiritualist, they have things going on, and their message isn't about me. They were trying to attach some type of confrontation to you while you were in your creative state. Okay. The color yellow is very significant as well here. I keep seeing flashes of yellow. Someone's aura is actually yellow right now, which puts them in a creative state. I'm seeing yellow around someone. Okay. Like a pastel yellow, like almost like my top. Before I started this reading, I went and put this top. I did not have this top on. I actually had the top to these pants on. But it was okay. So I'm actually seeing the color yellow around somebody's aura. And spirit is saying that you are in a creative state and you need to stay in that creative state. So do not let anybody attach any type of cords, because the access has been denied and you're moving forward and you've been doing the work. They don't have that, whenever you're, what resources are they trying to siphon? What resources are they trying to cipher? Is it the favor? Is it the platform? Is it the beauty, the money, the protection, your gifts? Like, what resources is this person that is filled with animosity. What resources are they trying to cipher from, Divine? Thank you so much. What resources are they trying to cipher from? What resources are they trying to siphon from? Your car. So your access, your ability to get back and forth. Also your connections. The fourth house is relevant as well. Someone can have Libra. Somebody can have Gemini in the fourth house. Your communications. The Chariot. This is the Chariot card. But this also talks about the vehicle. Your access to your higher self. Your access to your deities. Whenever I get the Chariot card, I always get Arjun and Krishna on the battle. On the battlefield, where Arjun is practically being pulled to tap into his kingdomhood. Okay, so where you're getting ready to have like some type of elevation, like you're getting ready to walk into your princehood, your queenhood, your kinghood, your mentorship. Okay, when you're getting ready to have that access with your divine partner, with your divine destiny helpers, these people want to siphon from that energy. Okay, they want to siphon from that energy. Oh my goodness, Knight versus King in reverse, y'all. Knight versus King. So it says maturity in motion. The Knight fights for approval and the King acts from purpose. One seeks the crown, the other one is the crown. All right. So it's like you're no longer chasing the throne. You're sitting in your supreme power, and supreme power is yours. You know, and these people is really still fighting a war within themselves. Okay. Whoever this is that wants to have access to you, they are realizing that they're the knight and you're the king. You're the queen and they're the, what is that? What is the knight? Shit. The motherfucking knight still. Okay? The page. I actually was going to say page because, it's like you're the student and you were maybe their student at some point and you've gained some type of knowledge. But as you were doing that work and maybe, I don't want to say working beside them, but like up under them, something awakened within you. Something literally awakened within you that made you realize like we're not on the same level, and I'm just not here anymore. So it's almost as if you're graduated and the teacher still wants to hold you back in 6th grade. Thank you so much, Divine. So and it's like you still, how like, I'm picking up on somebody that's nice. Okay, I'm picking up on someone that is like kind of nice, right? Where it's like you still want to support this person. You still want to you still want to support this person, or you still want to be affiliated with them in somehow or some way. Like, is this your true self? Am I really saying this? I don't know. Let me see if I'm really saying this. I know it's coming out of my mouth, but like, do I really believe that you still want to be connected to this person? Like, is that what spirit really want me to believe, that you want to still be connected to this person? Because maybe you did some type of cord cutting and it came up that you should cut access to them. And they still trying to attach a cord and pretend like it's no beef, it's no drama. No, it's not no beef or no drama, but I don't think you really want to still be connected to them. But I also don't want to say that, I don't want to say that. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just saying, like, no. Because, if it was me, I'd be like, bitch, no. Bitch, no. I feel like you're trying to hold me back, but that's just me. I'm looking for a deck of cards, but this today. That's just me. But let me see. Let me see here. Because it's like, I don't know. You know how you realize who you are and you like, yeah, I got to get out of this shit. That's what I feel like you got to get out of this. You got to get out of this. And this person is still trying to come back because they could be experiencing some type. I know they're experiencing some type of loss. Okay. So they're trying to siphon from your favor. All right. With the Knight versus King in reverse. And then they're also trying to siphon something from your protection. All right, thank you so much. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot, because like the Chariot is like, I'm out of here, B. Justice. Nah, you see it for what it is. You see it for exactly what it is. You see that this person's heart is kind of messed up. You know, you see this person for exactly who they are. Thank you so much. Libra Sun here with the Justice. Thank you so much, Divine. And look at that, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're also trying to siphon from your money, but you realize that they can't take anything from your abundance because you were getting money while you were dealing with this person, but you've been really successful since you cut this person off, okay? You've been really abundant since you cut this person off. And I'm not just talking about money, but I'm also talking about like access to your ancestors. I'm talking about access to like your even like having access to your children of some sort, access to spirit animals of some sort, access to your twin flame, your destiny helpers. You've also had access to your inheritance and the plants, okay? Someone is I was picking up on this as well too, like your plants even started growing, like the flowers started blooming around your house. You've realized that, yeah, I actually have I have access to herbs and to yeah, okay, so that's what they want. They want access to your herbs as well too, because we talking about oh man, damn, why am I picking up on that quick? So we talking about oil as well too. So it's something that you're creating. Not only that, they want access to your candles. They want access to wherever you using your herbs at. They want to know what type of herbs you using. But since they can't really figure out exactly what you're putting into your rituals, since they can't figure out exactly what you're putting into your rituals, they actually have to substitute is what I'm hearing. They're trying to substitute what it is that you are doing. Someone's using jasmine, okay? Someone is using jasmine, and instead of I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Someone's using jasmine instead of pussy willow, okay? This is a particular herb that, oh guys, this is a particular herb that if you do not know how to use, if you do not know how to use pussy willow, you're gonna use it incorrectly, right? You're gonna use it incorrectly. And what Google says is not exactly what it is. It's not exactly what it is. This is something that has come down in a download. You're like, oh, okay, that little white herb, someone is saying like, oh, that little white herb, that must be jasmine. But in reality, you're using pussy willow. That's why that's that love offer. They're literally, oh my God, I pray to God that they use it. I promise you, I hope that you go and you be like, oh, you know what, I'm about to start using pussy willow. And then you find out how to truly use it. I'm not gonna tell y'all. But you find out how to truly use it, and then they use it, and then they fuck up. I really hope that they copy you and fuck up. That's how it's going to expose them, okay? And it could be some other herb as well, too. It could be some other herb. And they could also they could just leave the herb out in general, but they still going to get exposed because this is something that you're doing. Something that you're doing. You're going to be sharing it, and they're going to try to copy it. Thank you so much, Divine. And this is where the justice comes in at. This is where the justice comes in. This is where you see the knight versus the king. Like, we not the same. Yo, baby. What's knight versus king with animosity in reverse? What's knight versus king with animosity in reverse? That's why, you know, and you're not even getting mad. You're not even getting mad. This is one thing that I do not get mad about. Y'all, let me turn this heating pad down because it's fire running through me. It's literally like, you know, like when I started channeling, I don't know what made me think I could have this heating pad on the 5. Matter of fact, we just gonna turn it off for a minute. I feel like I got the damn heat on in here. I'm gonna still use this. Hi, Abby. Hello. Hi, Abby. Hello to everybody that's here. Y'all be sure to like the video. I appreciate you guys being here, okay? wherever you're tuning in from, okay? When I grow up, I'm gonna learn all the flags, y'all. When I grow up, I'm gonna learn all the flags. But I literally only have, you know, United States flag down. I might have like Nigeria flag down. I think I do. I'm not gonna mention it. I might have like Mexico flag down. I might also have, oh, I have Canada's flag down as well too. Like, and I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Okay, South Africa. Okay. Hey from South Africa. Okay. Yes. Okay, so y'all, let's see what this knight versus the knight versus king with animosity. Like, what is the higher self saying about this? What is it that they're trying to siphon? What is it that they are trying to siphon? Y'all, I can't. You know what it is? They want to siphon. They want to siphon from your lower self. They like, well, if you're not using that bullshit, right? That's your lower. And when I say your lower self, y'all, please don't get offended when I'm saying this, right? But you had a lot of retarded ass qualities that you were holding on to, and you kind of just like released them. You know, you released them, you let them go. You could have had like some habits of doing certain things, and they're like, well, she used to. Oh, I'll use this as an example. Oh my goodness. I can use this as a great example, right? Thank you so much. I see my baby birthday, 5/14. Okay. I'm gonna use this as a great example. Okay, so before she do her ancestral veneration, and I'm not saying anybody in particular, but before they do their ancestral veneration, they used to drink coffee, right? You'll drink coffee before you do your ancestral veneration, or you used to have a inside altar, right? You have an inside altar, and having an inside altar is fine, y'all, as long as y'all like really do y'all veneration, because you're inviting the ancestors into your home, right? So you literally get a cup of coffee, you sit in front of your ancestors' altar, and maybe you talk to them, right? Now, when I'm saying lower self, don't think that I'm saying that this is wrong, right? And don't think that I'm saying that these are messed up qualities, because I too I used to do this, right? I used to drink coffee in front of my ancestor altar, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'd be like, I'm going to have a cup of coffee with my ancestors. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to talk to them. We going to chit chat, right? But since certain things have occurred with my ancestors, I realized, you know what? I'm going to let them have the coffee, and my bitch ass is going to drink tea or water, okay? Like, we just can't be on the same time, because things is moving when they moving, right? So I'm going to drink a cup of water. I'm going to connect with them. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to eat in front of my ancestors' altar or drink in front of my ancestor altar. I do, y'all. My dining room table is actually in front of my ancestor altar. So we eat with our ancestors every day, right? So don't think I'm saying anything. But what I'm saying is that you've changed something, right? And since you've made a change to something, someone else is trying to pick up what you no longer do. They're like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do so that I can be moving in their energy and moving like them. Okay? So this person wants to pick up something that you have put down, literally. This also has something to do with some type of bad habit. I'm not looking at the devil as if it is something bad here, but they want to have connections to your lower spirits, right? Now, I'm about to tap into something. Let's say that you no longer are following a certain pantheon, right? You're no longer following a certain pantheon. They want to connect with that pantheon. So, for example, I love my Orishas and my Loas. I do, but I don't adhere to that pantheon anymore. I didn't dismiss them like, oh yeah, y'all, see y'all later or whatever, because they pop in and out with other people's, right? They pop in and out with other people's spirit teams and stuff like that, and I still have a strong connection to them, but I don't do it, right? I don't follow that practice per se. I show respect, right? So I don't follow that practice, y'all. Now this person is like, oh, she had ties to Oshun, so I'm about to have ties to Oshun. Oh, she had ties to Ursula Dantur, so I'm about to have ties to Ursula Dantur. So, you know, when you was following that pantheon and you was doing that was a heavy load to carry, you know? And your higher self told you, they told you, like, baby, listen, that particular path is something that you don't have to carry that heavy ancestral load, baby. You could go towards your God contract. Go towards your God contract. But this person literally wants to walk in your shoes and take on that heavy load. But it's like, girl, you know, listen, hey, you cannot walk 10 miles in my shoes. And that's why I see that this person is acting as if they're not, that like they don't have any animosity towards you. But they're also starting to see, okay, thank you so much. They're also starting to see the type of burden that you had to carry to get to where you are. And they are feeling as if, okay, thank you so much, Divine. They're giving me like quick messages too. Like this message is so quick. All right, slow down. Don't slow down, but thank you so much. So they're seeing what you had to carry. They seeing the type of, and they're also demonizing it. They're demonizing it, but they're also trying to follow it. Oh my goodness. You always have a choice in the guardian of sacred truth. Thank you so much, Divine. What's the devil in the 10 of wands? All right, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius. Somebody could be sitting at the end of, I could be talking to someone that's sitting at the end of December. Birthday is at the end of December. All right, thank you so much, Divine. All right, beginning of January. All right. Ooh, okay. So, unparalleled in the Hierophant. All right, somebody is a Taurus as well. All right, somebody is a Taurus. They're stuck in their ways. They're trying to see what it is. Now, the thing is that these people that want to have access to you, they're not as disciplined as you are. They're not even spiritually, they're not even really in their spiritual contract, okay? Unparalleled, they're going the wrong way. You can see that. You see that this person is going the wrong way. All right, whoever's trying to gain access to you, they're also someone that may have been like your spiritual partner or either they're a spiritualist as well too. They're into the spiritual work, right? They're into the spiritual work. They do tarot cards. They may not do it like on a public platform. They could, but if they do, they're not doing it on YouTube. I'm picking up somebody that is doing it like on the other platform. It could be TikTok, could be Twitter, could be Facebook or whatever else people are pulling cards on. I'm picking up on a platform that you talk on. I don't know the name of it. It's red. The platform is red. I think it started with a Q or something like that. I don't know. Like you go on there, you ask questions or whatever. I'm picking up on like they might be doing readings on something like that. Or I don't know if people do readings on Linktree or what the hell. I thought that was for unemployment stuff. Like people looking for your employer or something on Linktree. I don't know. Maybe they have a Linktree or something like that. But anywho, irrelevant, clear, irrelevant. All right. But I just want to tell you that those particular platforms is where they're cosplaying in your energy, pretending to be you or have some type of access like you or whatever the case is. But anyway, this person wants to be a healer like you. You could be someone that is like a medium or a psychic or something like that, and you've never known this person to be a medium of some sort. Look at that, Jada. I'm about to say Jada Waiter, but that's not Jada Waiter. This is fucking Jada Smith, okay? So you can have a very close name to this person as well. Get out my energy, girl. Okay, I already know who you are, and I'm not talking about motherfucking Jada Waiter or Jada Smith. Get out of my energy, okay? Get your ass on somewhere, all right? Get your ass on somewhere. So this person can have a very close name as you as well, but it's like you see this person. You are this owl, and then this person is still like human or whatever the case is. Girl, you too wise for me. Look, the sun card. This person can have an Aquarius rising. Thank you so much, Spirit. That means that they have what? Leo in the 6th house. All right, thank you. Oh, soul midwife in reverse. All right, soul midwife in reverse. So you says you can't carry another soul across their threshold. Compassion becomes control. When you mistake guidance for rescue, let endings and beginnings unfold without interference. Okay. And it says, I walk beside, not ahead. She is the guardian of the threshold, birth and death awakening. Every spiritual transition between she does not save souls. She escort them steadily in compassion. So somebody literally wanted you to like save their soul. You know, they wanted you to save them from this shit, from this burden that they picked up. They tried to pretend to be you. And at the end of the day, where you didn't accept you did not accept a ancestral contract. You know, you actually took on your God contract or your star seed contract or like your light seer contract. Light seer. Okay. I might need to use that tarot deck, but that's kind of like, I don't know. Light seer just came in. I don't know if someone's using that tarot deck, but you actually took on like that particular contract as opposed to that ancestral contract. And there's nothing wrong with anybody taking on an ancestral contract. I've read people's charts. I know who, you know, when I come across a person that's ancestral led, and I actually have one here that's in the chat, well, that's on the live, that is an ancestral, that is someone that is supposed to be doing ancestral work, not just for themselves, but for other people as well too, and for their family. They do a lot of ancestral veneration. That's in their contract. You know, yes, we do have to raise the vibration of our ancestors, but some people are just supposed to do it privately and not for other people. This particular person is trying to take on your ancestral contract as well too. They like, oh, you don't want to do this or do that, I'm going to do it. They also have had people that have transitioned in their family come and try to talk to you and get you to talk to them as well too. So it's like you're seeing their relatives, okay? You're seeing their dead relatives, okay? They're deceased, not dead. Nobody's ever dead, but you're seeing their deceased relatives in your dream state, or either like come up in readings or give you signs. You're like, oh my God, I just thought about such and such grandma, or I just thought about such and such auntie. And that's how they're trying to connect with you and get some type of access to you. 10 of Pentacles is coming up because whoever this is that has passed on in their life actually did not leave them the keys to some type of ancestral access. Now, somebody in your family left you that, right? You got the key. You put it with the rest of the keys that you have as well too. And you have a choice. Yes, because you have a choice. You have a choice or not whether you want to unlock certain doors and go down that path. But you actually chose a different contract. You did not choose to do this ancestral contract because you know that that's probably what your children have to do. That's why you have children. You actually chose like a divine contract, and y'all do not be mad at me when I say this, but you may have chose like a twin flame contract. A twin flame contract is not an ancestral contract. You may also have chose like maybe like a high level soulmate or a kingdom marriage. If you're in a kingdom marriage or you're in a twin flame contract, you're actually doing something for the community. You're doing something that is supposed to heal everybody that's around, including your ancestors, yes. But it actually heals more of the community and the room as opposed to just your family line. Thank you so much, Divine. How are they sitting here trying to attach? Okay, through spirit guides and then through food and water. But let's see. Thank you so much, Divine. How are they trying to attach? How are they trying to get access? Is it through flattery? Is it guilt? Is it by copying you? Love bombing? Okay. It like love bonding, saying that I need you. I need you to call me. I need you to reach out to me. Trying to, you know, like give you some type of crying, pity ass fucking story, pity play, manipulation. These are all type of ways that people can try to have access to you. Also by trying to make offers to you to collaborate, to do something as well. Like, how are these people trying to attach to you? This is why we don't do free shit. This is why we don't do free shit. You need to actually be charging the price that you're worth, okay? If you can't see your worth, have a conversation with the person and see if they can see your worth, okay? Somebody try to lowball you, then they can't afford you. At the end of the day, they can't afford you. You need to know that you're really out here worth it all, baby. We all out here doing manifestation work. We're doing like abundance work. I know I'm abundant. I know I'm rich. If you come on here, you got the potential to be rich as well too. So you can afford it. You can afford it. If you can't, law and order. Listen, law and order. If you can't afford it, then you don't need it right this very minute. You get what I'm saying? But don't hold nothing up and be like, hey, I'ma hold this for you. I don't hold shit for nobody. I don't even hold a plate at work. Okay? And I cook the food, but I don't hold it. And not for the patients, because they're already paid. Okay? They already paid. Them people paid. Them people, that's a private facility that I work at. Them people pay. All right? For the patients, I'll hold them a plate. But like for the people that work there, the people that gotta pay for their food, and this includes my coworkers as well, like the people that's gonna come in the next day, I don't hold no plates. I be like, can you pay for it right now? If you can't pay for it right now, then you don't need it. They be like, well, I don't get paid until tomorrow. Guess what? You don't need this old ass food then. All right? I'm going to take this to the deities. And I ain't taking to the deities for you. That's another way they can try to spiritually attach to you. Like I said, through your spirit guides, through your deities, saying, oh, okay, well, I'm going to find a way to get on this person's altar. Leo in reverse, through your creativity. Yeah, something that you're creating, something that you have to offer, also through your children as well too. I told y'all I was seeing the lion. So through your children as well too. Leo represents the 5th house, and the 5th house is your fun, your joy, your romance, your pleasure, your inner child, your entertainment, sexual relations, games, gambling, children, your mantras, your dating, your self-expression, your drama, your sports, your hobbies, and the things that you create that go in alignment with your life, okay? Your camera access, that's Leo. Thank you so much, Divine. All right, how is it that these people are trying to attach? No. What method are they using to attach? The shadow is you too. They're using your shadow energy, your shadow, okay? Like, and then it says medicine woman and then new direction. Medicine woman is in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely like old spiritual shit. So somebody could be bringing up like something that you went through, like a wound, WOUND, okay, wound, like a spiritual wound that you probably sewed up or that you gave somebody. Like you told them. That's why I'm picking up on this person has like some type of spiritual connection to you from the past as well too, right? And it says new direction in reverse. So they're bringing up old shit. They're bringing up old shit, like old spilt ass fucking water. And it says beware of the savior wound, healing others to avoid your ache. Power without grounding becomes burnout disguised as purpose. So this person is not somebody that actually like grounds themselves. They're burnt the fuck out. Oh yeah. This is somebody that literally tries to pull cards every fucking day to see what it is that you're doing. They act as if they're doing it for somebody else, but really they're trying to gain access to you every single fucking day. Every day. You may not feel it because you're not supposed to feel when just any old motherfucking body is trying to gain access to you, right? I don't feel when people are trying to pull. I'm pretty sure it's a motherfucker out there. It's at least 1 or 2 motherfuckers out there. I'm going to say it's 2. That literally pick up their motherfucking spiritual tools and say, what the fuck is, yeah, this bitch is doing this. This bitch is doing that. Every day. Every day. I'm telling you, it's somebody, but I don't feel it when they do it because, bitch, you don't got access to like that. You don't have access like that. And that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. You don't even have to pull cards every day. You don't even have to pull cards every day. Okay? Hold on a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. One bitty bop. I'm looking for something. 1 second, y'all. I play too fucking much. 12, 21, 12/21, y'all. 12/21. I play too fucking much. I love it. I love it. Life be real. Okay. So, this person wants access to your channel. They want access to your healers. They want access to your ancestors and whatever connections that you have. So, the medicine woman, I have healer, I have channel, I have access, I have bridge, and it says, I mean, I already said beware. And it says, so you are actually the potion in the prayer. All right. Someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio moon, or a Taurus, Virgo, Cap moon. All right. And it says emotion meeting embodiment. So they're in their feelings constantly about you not turning around and seeing what the fuck it is that they're doing. They're throwing cards at you to see, do I have access to this person? And when I say throwing cards at you, I mean like they can also be throwing other spiritual tools at you as well too. They could be using anything. They could be doing tea readings as well too. What the fuck? You know what it is that they're doing? They're not even really doing tea readings. What they're doing is like there's a cup and they may drink something. You come into their mind's eye because your spirit guides is saying leave that woman alone. Okay? Leave that woman alone. Leave that person alone. Why are you trying to fuck with them? Right? And they drinking their juice, right? Then they look in their cup. Cause you building condos in their motherfucking mind, right? They look in their cup and they like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, oh, it's 7 dots left in here. That bitch must be trying to tap into my relationship. Let me see what the fuck is going on in her relationship. Like, bitch, go rinse your fucking dishes. Someone's kitchen is nasty. Someone's kitchen is nasty. Someone's kitchen is nasty. All right? And I'm not just talking about that. I'm also talking about the back of their fucking neck. All right? I'm also talking about the back of their neck. Someone's kitchen is nasty. All right? Someone's access, like their portal is nasty. Okay? There's a lot of energy running through their portal. I'm not talking about y'all. I think I'm actually talking about the people that's trying to, I really feel as if I'm talking about the people that's trying to tap into your energy. And this is why, like, randomly you might feel like icky. You're like, ugh. It's not because it's something on you or attached to you, but it's like you used to talk to this person. You used to, be cool with this person. And you realize, like, they're really a nasty ass person. You ever look back and you be like, I don't know why I fucked with that person. Okay? I don't know why I gave that person access to me to breathe the same air as me, And then you have to talk to your spirit team and be like, why was I allowing this person to breathe the same air as me? Not like you should have, took them out. 222 is relevant, y'all. All right. What's new direction in medicine woman in reverse? New direction in reverse and medicine woman in reverse. Give me that. What's the shadow energy behind that? All right. What's the shadow energy behind that? I just heard guilt. Oh, love in reverse. Yeah, they did something. You know what this is crazy. I'm saying guilt, right? Virgo and Gemini is relevant here, and also Sagittarius. They did some type of unwarranted love magic towards you and your person. Okay, towards you and your person. Also, and the only thing that it killed was the plants that's in your house. That shit is crazy. They tried to send like a breakup spell or death magic towards you and your person, and something else died in your house, though. It doesn't necessarily have to be, it was something that you love. I'm saying your plants because that's what, that's what's coming up. Like something dying. Something else died in your house that you love. That's hurtful. I hate them. I don't hate them, but I just can't. Obsession in reverse. Yeah. And then Jezebel. Look, Jezebel in reverse. Bondage in reverse. And then intuitive calf. I know this is another spiritualist. I know this is another spiritualist or somebody that hides that they do spiritual work. But this is somebody that's definitely trying to hide their obsession and hide the fact that they love you. They hate you so bad that they love you. You know? But and I said that I hate them because I don't like when people kill unnecessary things. I don't like when people kill anything but a cockroach. I really don't. Like, that's the only thing that I feel like, you know what? They know they got what is coming to them. Cockroaches, they know they got what's coming to them. Oh, what is more in obsession in reverse? Thank you. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, we should be good now. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I was muted. I have received a phone call. So let's see. We're gonna see what with this. This is more like a warning. Right here. This is more like a warning. What I'm about to pull on, I'm gonna pull by the Justice card, right? And I'm gonna see like what would this cost you if you tap back in with this person? What would this cost you if you tap back in with this person? If you entertain this shit, okay? I'm not saying that you will, but what I'm saying is, what is this access costing you? Okay, what is this access costing the collective? What is this access costing the collective? Damn. The Four of Cups in reverse, and then also the Seven of Swords, y'all. Aquarius moon and Cancer moon, okay? So this is actually going to cost you, the first thing it's going to do is, they're going to be stealing from you. They're gonna fucking be stealing from you. All right. I don't like the Seven of Swords energy. I don't like the Seven of Swords energy, but who the fuck does? Okay. So this person is absolutely going to be stealing from you. It's like you basically saying, here, I left this whole spread out. They looking at the spread. You left the note. You leaving the playbook out for them when they're lazy. They don't want to put the work, the labor, the efforts in with it, right? And just because they don't show up acting all thirsty, these people is thirsty. Someone could be sending a message. Somebody could be sending a message, but the message is actually not coming to you. You know, I'm seeing that somebody has an iPhone, right? Y'all, if y'all don't know nothing about this, don't go fucking check this shit, because obviously it's for you to even see. But when you have an iPhone, right? Some messages have been going to fucking spam. A lot of messages have been going to spam because they are not supposed to reach you, okay? They're not supposed to reach you. August the 24th is relevant, all right? So, what is that? Leo, Virgo, or some shit like that? I think that's Leo still. Must be Leo. But someone is trying to reach out to you, but the messages have been going to your spam, all right? This also could be on your Instagram as well too. There's messages in your spam. Someone could be trying to send some fake ass apology. The Four of Cups in reverse. They're trying to send some type of fake apology, and they're doing it at a particular time. You know, like, you know how like they send a message at 11:11. It's 3:33 somewhere in the world right now, right? But they send a message at 3:33 and be like, "Oh yeah, it was meant for me to send you that message. Look, I just looked up and it's 3:33." No, that bitch was sitting there waiting on 3:33, 4:44, 11:11 to actually send you that message and make it seem like that's really spiritually aligned. Like, y'all, I can't make this up. This person is so weird. They think you just stupid. They think you stupid, y'all. They think you stupid. This is how they steal your energy. Never, baby. Right, never. My man said never. All right, so what is this going to cost them? What is this going to cost them against their Ten of Pentacles? What is this going to cost the collective against their Ten of Pentacles? The Two of Swords is going to... this is like a lot of moon energy here too. So you have a Cancer moon, you have Aquarius moon, and Libra moon energy out here. The Two of Swords talk about you being blindfold and not really having like real direction. King of Pentacles in a reverse, all right? So they want to swap destinies with you or swap positions, spiritual positions with you. They want you to be the knight and they be the king. They like, who the fuck you think you are? Somebody also could be giving you information that keeps you like, they gave you information that kept your ego inflated, but they also didn't really teach you anything, and they want you to stay in that knowledge space as opposed to get that wisdom, you know, like get that wisdom. Here you are receiving an upgrade, a spiritual upgrade, and they trying to I don't even want to say, because bitch, who fuck you gonna humble? This person cannot humble anybody. This person cannot humble anybody. What is it against their Two of Swords? So they want to take your hello. I'm talking about hello. Like we on a phone call, okay? We not on a phone call. So they want to take your inheritance, right? While you are focused on like elevating with your spirit team or with your contract, like, you know, getting connected with these light codes that you have been receiving. They're sitting, oh. Am I muted? Am I muted? I can hear. Okay. Can you hear me? No? Am I muted? I need to find some incense. Okay. Okay, I'm not muted. Okay. So this person wants, like, while you're focused on like receiving light codes and getting like downloads, this is a lot of incense that I'm about to burn. But baby, Hi John the Conqueror about to continue to expose their asses. You're receiving like light codes and stuff from like, okay, let's say you're connecting with like with angels, right? Like you realize like, okay, I have a connection with Archangel Michael or whatever, right? I have a connection with Archangel Michael. I have a connection with Metatron, and you're receiving this information. While you're doing that, this person could be reaching out to you and saying like, oh, your ancestors, your grandma tapped in and said that you need to be doing this and you need to be doing that. And you like, I'm not, like, I'm still doing my ancestral work. Y'all know that my spirit guide is actually my ancestors. Actually, both of my spirit guides is my ancestors, right? But they also have a different contract. They had a different spiritual contract. They didn't come from the ancestral loca. They did not come from the ancestral loca. Actually, one of my spirit guides actually came from being a star, and had to be, had to go through what he had to go through to come down here on this earth and give me the juice, right? And get my shit together. Help me get my shit together and realize what my motherfucking contract was as well too. And be like, hey, don't get stuck in this contract by doing this spell work and returning this motherfucking hex back to this bitch. Just take that motherfucking hex and turn it into this, okay? That's what we gonna do. That's what a real alchemist does, all right? That's what a real alchemist does. And you're realizing, like, I'm not a witch, bitch. I'm not about to sit here and be hexing and be staying in these loveless contracts and be... somebody put some generational curse on my shit. No, actually, I'm going to clear that a different type of way. I'm going to say a motherfucking mantra. It's a mantra for everything, baby. It's a mantra for everything. It's a mantra for everything. Okay, black sesame seeds, y'all. Black sesame seeds. You want to clear those, black sesame seeds, baby. Black sesame seeds. Them generational curses, black sesame seeds. Black sesame seeds. Give your ancestors black sesame seeds. Generational curses. Black sesame seeds. Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Black sesame seeds. Like generational curse what? Generational curse what? You ain't having no kids? What? You can't get your inheritance? What? What? You can't hear your ancestors? Your grandmother was an Eastern Star. Your grandfather was a Mason. You want to get tapped in? Baby, black sesame seeds. They denied you 20 times? Black sesame seeds. Black sesame seeds. You got to do more than that, but y'all, okay? 346-702-4044, y'all. All right? So, the Two of Swords, y'all. Two of Swords right here. They want to have access. They want to blindfold you and give them... they want to blindfold you into some type of agreement where you give them access to your contracts, right? You know how, like, you received a file, right? You received this file. Here it is. You get one file. You get two files. You get three files, right? One is this contract, is this contract, is this contract, right? Now, you received this one first, second, third, right? Now, they tell you, Divine has already told you, it doesn't matter which order that you go in. As long as you do the right thing within these contracts, like, it's cool. But if you pick this third contract, you're actually going to be resolving these two contracts. So what you did was you looked at all of them. Oh, goodness. All right. Yes, I flipped them this way. You looked at all of them. Faith, acceptance, incoming messages, right? This is so funny. This is actually this is so funny because this is the one that you're accepting. The acceptance one, right? This is the one that you've actually, like, this is the contract that I want to take on, right? I want this one where I'm actually accepted. Not where I have to, fight for my spot within a religious business, a religious or a spiritual business. I have to fight for my spot, right? I have to prove who I am. Not this other one, this karmic contract where, you just dropping the tea or whatever the case is, right? You just an online spiritualist or whatever the case is. But if you actually go where you're accepted, where other people are, they're not going to be judging you when you're getting hugged on by the deity or you getting hugged on by God. They don't really care what's going on. They're not looking at you funny. Somebody is actually giving you the salute, like, yes. The other one is just like, all right, I can't wait for it to be my turn. Okay, but they're not, there's no animosity. They're still like, take your time here, right? In this one where you're accepted. So this person is saying, well, she gonna put these two down. I'm gonna pick those two up and she could just take her ass on here. But no, this was delivered to your desk. This was delivered to your desk. These people want to come into your office, into your home, into your relationship, into your world, and take on your shit. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse. And you know what it is? Y'all, Leo energy again, right? The Seven of Wands in reverse. This is Leo Mars, right? This is literally like someone being defiant. This is someone being defiant when it comes to like communicating with these people. Communicating with these people that don't mean them no fucking good. Sulfur is relevant. Okay, sulfur is very relevant here. How does spirit want the collective to block these people? How does spirit want the collective to block these people? Like, fuck that. How does spirit want you to collect? She said in class and working at the same damn time, okay? How does spirit want the collective to block these people? How does spirit want the collective to shut these people out? Community in reverse, all right? Community in reverse. Not by like participating in their community rituals, and then high honor in reverse. Let me get more on that. 7th house is relevant here. 7th and 12th house is relevant. All right, what's that? Pisces and Libra. Pisces and Libra. Pisces and Libra. Y'all. All right, so you could be dealing with a Pisces and a Libra as well too. They also don't want you to try to like whoever this is, you might not feel some type of negative way about them, but they also don't want you to salute them or to pump them up. Even like saying their name in a positive way. Look at that, destruction in reverse. I knew it. So they don't want you to even say their name. Like, you're not saying anything negative about them, but they also don't want you to say anything positive about them either. So it's almost like don't even speak on them in a and this is not, there's something that's getting ready to be exposed about this person or about this type of energy, not just in this reading, but in I don't know why they're, look, soulmate in reverse. I don't know why they are coming up as someone that is on a different platform. So there's going to be something that's going to be exposed about this person, but you're not going to be the first one to speak up about it. All right, it's going to be, is that what I want to say? Is that what I want to say? Because what? Let me ask a question to my Dowserites, y'all. All right, dear divine, please bless and charge me with the energy to bring balance to my complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. All right, thank you. Do I have permission to douse? Thank you so much. Do I have permission to douse? They're going to give me hugs. Okay, hugs. Thank you so much. Back to center. Do I have permission to douse? Yes. Okay. The first question I'm going to ask in my head. Okay. Thank you so much, and hugs. All right. So I just have to clarify. I'm going to say it out loud and then I'm going to read it. So the answer to that question that I asked was no. I asked, was this, and they're hugging me again. Should I say this out loud? So yes. Okay. So when I get no's too, I should say them out loud too. Okay. I do get no's. When I'm asking my Dowserize something, I get no's when I really want it to be yes, right? Don't I get no's? I get no's. Okay. They be telling my ass no. Okay. They be telling me no, and then I shut it down. Okay, thank you so much. Back to center. All right, so I actually asked, is this something that is about a spiritualist that, like, when I said you're not going to be the first one to say something about it, I wanted to know if I was going to, if that part of the reading was relevant to me. Am I going to be the first one to say something about this particular spiritualist? Yes. Okay. Is the person watching the video going to be the first person to say something about the spiritualist? No. It's the person in the collective. So this has something to do with like exposure. It's almost as if like y'all have a different type of job to do. Thank you so much. Is that all you needed to say? Thank you so much. Is that all you needed to say right now? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. They're hugging me. And those are hugs to y'all too. Okay. So there's somebody there. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it, right? So I'm a spiritual ghost buster, right? I'm a spiritual ghost buster. See, she said he has done it before. So when people are doing weird shit in the community, I be having people come to me and say, hey, this person is doing something weird to me, but they are also another spiritualist, right? Or, hey, is this tarot reader, or this tarot reader told me this, and this, and it just doesn't feel comfortable. What is, like, what is this, right? And sometimes it could just be you, or sometimes it really do, not really do, but sometimes it be the person that, like, I had somebody come to me, all right, no names, right? No names here. I had somebody come to me and they did not tell me that they, that they wanted anything, but me and this person was supposed to work together. But I do a reading on anybody that I'm supposed to work with, right? I do a reading on anybody I'm supposed to work with. So when that person wanted to work with me, I was like, I'm going to do a reading on you. In the reading, it came out that somebody else was playing in their energy. Another spiritualist was playing in their energy, right? And so when that happened, I was like, hey, I can't really work with you on that level. But, Divine did tell me, and my throat is doing that thing that my throat do when these type of spiritualists don't want me talking about them. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get a bottle of water. Oh, look at that. I got a bottle of water in my foot. So, when that happened, I actually told the girl that I was going to be working with, I told her, I said, hey, I can't work with you particularly right now because you have someone playing in your energy. And it actually is, the person that sent you, because they sent her to be a spiritual spy, but she ended up not being able to get shit, right? Low key. And so I was like, but it, we'll cross paths later when we should. So when that happened, months later, this girl ended up coming out and saying that this person was spiritually hindering her, who was supposed to be like her mentor, right? And so when that happened, I'm not, big head like, oh, da 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 da. But before that happened, I had already said something like, yeah, this person is going to get exposed. So sometimes it takes for other people to bring it up and bring it out. Everybody is not a spiritual ghostbuster. Even if this is happening to you, sometimes it's not your place to actually expose the person, because people do so much spell work to stay hidden, right? So like, they do so much spell work to stay hidden. I too have had people do love magic on me where I look at them in a positive light. So remember when I was pulling the cards and I was saying, is that what I want to say about this person? I'm not feeling like you want to say something positive or negative about this person. But in reality, you should be exposing them. That's not negative. That's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. And so people get upset when you really tell the truth. But sometimes you can't even really get the truth out because they're doing glam magic, because they're doing love magic, because they're doing cloaking, or they're doing mirror magic, okay? And they do throat chakra magic. Look at what the fuck I'm going through right now. I don't want to say going through, because bitch, I ain't going through shit. What you trying to close up my motherfucking throat? Bitch, choke me. But you can't. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm filled with the Holy Ghost, okay? I'm filled with the Holy Ghost right now. So you can't really choke me the fuck out. You can't do shit. You can't close this motherfucking live up. I mean, you can hit the thumbs down on this bitch, but I don't give a fuck. The channel is at 98% likes. Like, I don't care. You can't really stop anything. You can't really wreck my motherfucking home, because, bitch, when you go to pick up your balls, and you try to throw rocks at an already glass house, you really realize that a bitch like me is bulletproof. And I'm actually teaching people how to be bulletproof. So this is giving me, like, instead of choosing, like, you did not necessarily choose this ancestral contract, because that ancestral contract has been going on for so many years that it's not really bulletproof. It's not really bulletproof. So this is why over here we teach God consciousness, okay? We teach Krishna consciousness. We teach Kali consciousness. We teach, like, God consciousness over here. And so that's bulletproof. Who's shooting God down? Who's shooting God down? So many motherfuckers try to sit on God's throne and get their asses thrown out of heaven. And that's what's happening right here. Like, they want to sit on the king's throne when you bitches ain't doing, you bitches are not nothing but knights. Your pages. Your knights, your pages, your upside down aces, upside down motherfucking 4 cups. You over here, you're a burden, you know? So I'm just all I'm saying. All right, I ain't gonna get bitch. Come on, gotta get get it clean again, look at that class. How does spirit want you to block them? Thank you so much. How does spirit want you to block these people? The Emperor in reverse, okay? The Emperor in reverse, all right? So they want you to be a leader, not a gossiper. That's the first thing, okay? They want you to be a leader, not a gossiper. They also want you to block your first house, okay? Block who you really are from them. Do not go and tell them inflated ego. Do not go and tell them like, yeah, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Even though you want to share your likeness with the world, you just need to continue to share your likeness like online. But don't go and tell them like, hey, I'm actually doing this, I'm practicing this, I'm practicing that. Because they're taking notes on you, right? They're taking notes. Don't nobody know what I do for real. I mean, y'all know I do this online, but you don't know what I do for real. When I click this off, y'all know what I do for real. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like, people think that they know you and they don't. All right, November the 28th is relevant. Thank you so much, Divine. November the 4th is relevant. 4/16 is relevant. What's that? April 16th and April 4th. Thank you so much. April 8th as well too. April 7th. All right, thank you so much. All right, the Empress in reverse. So you also going to block your relationship. So you need to block your relationship. You have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse, okay? Someone's trying to steal your relationship. They're trying to get access. If they can't get access to you, they're going to try to get access to your partner, to your children. You need to block that, dog. You need to block that. Also, like, whoever this is that's trying to get access to you, they're getting access through like your baby daddy or your baby mama or something like that, you know? They're trying to figure out exactly who you are by talking to your ex. That motherfucker don't know you either, okay? So be careful about talking to your ex because they're also talking to their ex, okay? This is an ex of an ex, or this is somebody that have connections to motherfucking exes. Ex-friend, ex-lover, ex. I'm just saying XXX, triple X, okay? That could also be the vitamin water as well too, okay? Vitality. Oh my goodness. All right. How does spirit want you to block them with the Emperor and the Empress in reverse? How spirit wants you to block them? Somebody's wearing an ankle bracelet that somebody else gave them. Trash. And don't throw it in your trash that's inside of your house. If somebody gave you something and you no longer talk to them, I don't give a fuck how pretty it is. If somebody left something at your house, I don't give a fuck if they said they was coming to pick it up next week. Trash. Matter of fact, what you can do is, if you don't have access to light that bitch on fire, because that's the spell word. They're leaving they left something at your house. They gave you something, some type of gift. This pretty ankle bracelet too. I'm actually picking up that it might be like copper or something like that, but it's a chain. It's not really jewelry. It's not really like jewelry like you feel like it. It's something that they put on the altar or said, yeah, I'm about to give her this because she think that it's like that, but really this is a soul tie. This is gonna be my boo for life. We gonna be friends forever. Bitch, don't give me no gifts. I don't want no gifts. Any gifts that anybody ever gave me, if I don't fuck with them no more, trash. And then I'm so petty, I'm not even throwing it at the dumpster outside. Baby, I got the dumpster outside. I got the trash can in the house. I'm so fucking petty, y'all. I am going in the brokest, weirdest fucking neighborhood, and I'm dumping that bitch in like somebody else's dumpster on dumps day. Matter of fact, if I know where a bitch live, I'm going to put it in her motherfucking trash. Bitch, deal with your own garbage. Return to sender. All right, Emperor and Empress in reverse. Emperor and Empress in reverse. Like, how are we blocking this? Strength card in reverse. And if a motherfucker got a problem with a bitch, it can be a confrontation. Oh, they're gonna be checking to see if you still have something. If you still, hey, do you still have that diamond necklace I gave you? No. All right, look at the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's the communication. Ace of Swords in reverse. So you don't even need to answer that because Spirit don't want you to even lie. I think I said this, but I kind of slipped over it, and I said that I'm picking up that you have like a slight niceness about you. Okay, February 10th is relevant. You have like a slight niceness about you where you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Ace of Swords in reverse. You have a slight niceness about you. Okay. Can y'all hear me? All right. I'm sorry about that. All right. So, that's what I was saying. So you have a niceness about you, right? And because you want to, a fucking course, I didn't see the notification. Oh my goodness, a fucking course, right? So you have this niceness about you, right? Where, that shit is crazy. That is so crazy. I'm mad for you. I'm very upset for you. But it's cool. It's cool. Just play it back, right? Can y'all hear me though? Let me see. Let me check. Hello? Okay, yes. Is it like a static happening? Is it a static happening? Sound is perfect. Okay. Look at my lock. Y'all, I'm taking my I'm taking my extensions out. I'm taking my extensions out, but I'm gonna redo them. Maybe. I'm gonna redo them like smaller. Nope, a bit of an echo, but it works. Oh, that's because I have the iPad on. Let me turn the iPad off. God bless me. Thank you. So you have this, you were caught in a glitch and we're looking, you good now. Okay, thank you. What happened to the sound? I have received a phone call, y'all. Thank you. So you have this niceness about you, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, and the Hangman coming out, right? So people don't expect you to like speak up or say something or whatever, right? They don't expect you to speak up or say anything, right? So make sure you fast forward all the way to the end where it says live, because I did pause it for a second. Okay, yeah, go out and come back in. All right. So people don't expect you to say anything. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? Someone could definitely be doing like throat chakra work, trying to talk over you or cut you off or something like that, right? Now, this is not like those regular type of friend conversations where you are like talking to your friend and y'all are having like a moment, because me and my friends, we cut each other off. Like, we be talking, we cut in on our conversations. Like, I literally stop being friends with people that be like, you don't let me talk. Or they feel like, well, I was talking and you cut me off. I literally stop talking to people like that. Like 100%. I don't even give people second chances. Like, I'm a fucking Sagittarius Mercury. You gonna get cut off. Okay? You gonna get cut off. And I'm gonna tell you point blank irrelevant. We're not like, either like, this is an exchange. When I'm talking, I don't get mad if somebody cut me off unless I'm like in a lesson. You know, then I tell you before we get in that lesson, like, hey, I'm talking to you as a teacher. I'm not talking to you as a friend right now. Because do you want my honest opinion? You know, all of it's honest. But do you want my friendship opinion? Or do you want, like, you know, intuitive mom? You want to talk to Alexis or you want to talk to intuitive mom? If you're talking to Alexis, bitch, we're conversing. I'm talking, I'm mid-sentence, you tap in, she tap. I be on the phone with 3 different people at a time. Okay, 2, 3, but look, 3 different people because it'd be 2 of me on the phone, right? It'd be 2 of me on actually, fuck it. It's 6 of us on the phone. 2 of me, 2 of her, 2 of her, right? It's 6 of us on the phone. So depending on what we're talking about, it's 6 of us on the phone at a time. 6 women on the phone at a time, somebody getting cut off. Okay, somebody's getting cut off. So with that being said, when we're in certain modes, you're supposed to be able to have a conversation with people and talk to them. This particular person does not want you speaking up or speaking out or saying something. So they kind of like keep, every time you get ready to say something, they're hushing and shutting you down. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Strength card. They're trying to agitate your soul too. All right. What happens when access is denied? Ooh, thank you so much, Divine. Ooh, Tower in reverse. I told you they're trying to access. They're doing like this slow tower. Okay. They're going to literally try to like spiritually fight you. You're going to be in your dream state. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to be in your dream state and you're going to see this person like doing something that is not spiritually in alignment with you. Clear? What happens when access is denied? What happens? Single in reverse. What happens when access is denied with single in reverse? Yeah, they're going to come to you. They're going to, 2 of Cups in reverse. They're going to come to you, but there's nothing to talk about. This is a breakup. This is the ending of something. Let me ask my dowser ride something. Be quiet. And thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. I do have permission to douse, right? Thank you so much. Is this about okay, thank you so much. All right. They told me to be quiet. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. Thank you so much. All right. What's single in Tower? What's single in the Tower in reverse? Soulmate in reverse and also child upright. So when access is denied, they're going to try to attack your child. Your child could be throwing temper tantrums or even going through like emotional fits, right? There is something going on with your child where they're trying to get access to you through your child. Also, your child could be saying like, hey, have you talked to such and such? Or mine, they're saying mine. Do you remember when we did this and this with this particular person? Or where, you know, they're trying to send memories towards your child. Okay, they're trying to get your child to remember something and connect with them. So they're trying to connect with your child's soul. Your child could also, oh man, your child could be like your twin flame as well too. So because they don't have access to you, this is so weird. It's like this person is so infatuated with you that they may feel as if they're your soulmate. Like this is like one of those type of people that they feel like they're your soulmate. Like, I don't know if they told you like, yeah, we were soulmates or we were twin flames, but we're no longer twin flames. We're fallen twin flames, catalyst twin flames, whatever the fuck else type of twin flames that these bitches try to, you know, throw in there and say that people are once the relationship fails. Or they're like, oh, this is a false soulmate, false twin flame. There's no such thing as none of that shit. It's either you are or you not, okay? We getting weird again. What the fuck? Look, blocked in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Like, someone wants to get someone wants to get unblocked. They want to get unblocked. So they have to, look, we're getting weird again. We getting so fucking weird. They want to get unblocked. They want to have some type of access and draw some type of cord back to you. You know what I'm picking up on? I'm going to pull these cards out right now. The goddess deck. The goddess deck. I need the goddess deck. That's the deck that I need to pull. Oh, look at that. Black. Nope, that's not the deck. Is that the deck? That's not the deck. It's a goddess deck. So let me see what my ass look like. Okay, let's. There we go, right here. Look, truth, Maya at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, these people want to have some type of access to you. So they're trying to connect, like, and pretend that you guys had, like, lifetimes together. Like, bitch, no, we did not. Even though we're not meeting anybody new or anything like that, but it's like people try to pretend like the past life is, oh yeah, we had some type of divine connection. Like, I really didn't have a lot of divine connections with motherfuckers that think that I had divine connections with them. Like, bitch, you was never in a position that you think you are. I was that person. I was that person, and I fucking banished your ass. All right, I'm sorry, Tara. All right, thank you so much, Divine. What goddess is blocking this access? What goddess is blocking this access? What is the what goddess is blocking this access from this person? What direction? Artemis, 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 and it says, I confidently choose my direction in life. Okay, and it is so crazy. I said blocking. Okay, so let me read Artemis. Okay, let's read. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Okay, and it says symbols: the bow and arrow, waxing moon, hunting dogs, and bears. And it says Artemis is the Greek goddess of the wilderness and fertility. She is a rebel, refusing gender roles and won't be put in a box. She wants to free and hunt with the moon. Many of her attributes and contradictions. This reflects many of her, whatever. This reflects the complex nature of life and is the reminder that we can be more than one thing. She is a fierce protector of nature and the creatures within, especially baby animals. Okay. Her sacred tool is the bow and arrow. Definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius or either a Gemini, right? Which is a precise tool. So they have their eye on you, and it's almost as if these people are trying to hunt you down. They're trying to hunt you down as if you are the baby animal and they're the goddess. Okay, so they're trying to use other pantheons to hunt you down and find you. It requires laser focus and a sharp aim and the ability to let go at the right moment, knowing that once the arrow is released, it will reach its target. Amethyst arrived in your reading today to ask you if you are headed in the right direction. Answer honestly. If you are not living your life authentically, you can start right now by embracing the power of the huntress. She shed the expectations of others and stand strong in your confidence and your power. If you have been stuck in a rut, this is also a sign to get moving and do what needs to be done. Bust down Tatiana, okay? No, it doesn't say that. It says bust down those walls that are bringing Amethyst into your magical and spiritual daily work. Her energy is the magical boost to the mundane work that you do. She's the divinely ally to help you reach your goals and a reminder that there is more than one path through the forest to get to them. Choose your target and pursue it with laser focus. So these people are literally trying to choose you as a target, and they have their eye on you. And this is the thing. The deities or the goddesses that these people are trying to use, this card actually came out in the reverse. So I said, like, what goddess are they trying to use? They're using the wrong goddesses to try to connect with you, because you're not even on that type of time. These people haven't really been, okay, December the 23rd is relevant. These people haven't been, they haven't been in contact with you recently. Maybe the last time you spoke to them was like December the 23rd, December 2024. Okay, not 2025, December 2024. You really haven't talked to them recently. So these people have no idea what you're really doing. And that's what I was picking up on. Like, they really don't know exactly what it is that you're doing. And so they think that you're still on this type of goddess or this type of deity or this type of religion, this type of ritual, whatever the case is, and really you're not. All right, so show me a hidden card of where the collective is. Show me it, divine, please show me where the collective is. Show me where the collective is. Ceremonies, y'all. So it is Pestian we, and it says observe with reverence the world around you. Okay, and it says ceremonies. So you are in ceremonies. You are in an initiation period. Bust down, Tatiana, bust down. Bust down, Tatiana, bust down. Bust down, Tatiana, bust down. I definitely seen that I was frozen. Let me see if I'm back. All right, let's see what the last thing that I had said. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. So I asked, yeah, I did see that I froze. So I asked, and there go my angel number up there, 731. Okay, I had asked where you guys was, right? Where's the collective? And it says that ceremonies actually came out. So you are actually in ceremonies, right? You are, you're going through initiation at this very moment. You're going through initiation. And these people are looking for you, and they don't have any access to your ceremonies, okay? So, ceremonial pipe, beads, and buffalo. The key word, it says, affirmation, I observe with reverence the world around me. So, also known as the white buffalo calf woman, which is very interesting. The white buffalo calf woman. This is, the white buffalo calf woman is actually associated with the goddess Tara, okay? It says she is the goddess who brought the sacred ceremonies to the people of the North America. Okay, examples included sweat lounges, purification, naming ceremonies, vision quests, and I don't know, Sundance ceremonies. She is said to be a beautiful young woman in a white buckskin holding a sacred pipe. She gave the people many gifts and received them and relieved them of their famine and taught them many of the civilization arts. She is also a healer who comes to help during critical moments. Okay, so this also reminds me of poverty as well too. So when you're doing your spiritual work for the community and everything, these people might actually be showing up pretending to support you, or here go this fake ass destiny helpers and shit. Fake ass destiny helpers. It's almost like they want credit for your work. Like, oh, you wouldn't be where I am if I never taught you how to read tarot. Actually, yes, I would. Because I watched 999,000 tarot readings, bitch, and they wasn't just from you. Okay? So, yes, you will be where you are because this is actually something that you were supposed to do. Because even if you watch 999 tarot readings, y'all, you still won't learn how to read tarot. Okay, you still won't learn how to read tarot. But when you actually like pick up the book right? You pick up the book and you be like, oh, okay, well, this mean that, this mean this. And then you actually like get one of those tarot books where it says, you know, you look at this card, you might look at this card like it's the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You looking at the pentacles that's on the card. But when you really look into the abundance of this card, or you got somebody like me that's going to break this card down and say, there's a lot of red energy in this card. Y'all see the red? Not only is a lot of red energy in this card, there's white energy in this card, there's green energy in this card. The sky is blue, so there's a little peace in this card. You like, wait, damn, the sky is a little blue in that card. Not only that, do I see the green grass, I see a swimming pool. Like, damn, so they feel safe. I don't know if that's a swimming pool because the dog is standing on top of the swimming pool. So that must be a floating ass swimming pool dog. Them animals feel safe in this. Okay. Anyway, so it says, Peswi has come to you today as a reminder that life is sweeter when you make time to commence and celebrate important occasions. Honor when you have achieved a goal, no matter how small, before you carry on and strive to the next goal. There are many rituals and ceremonies in our lives, from celebrating milestones to smaller daily rituals that keep us connected to our spiritual self. If you have put your spirituality on pause, Pasween calls for you to try something new to get you back into your magic, okay? So this is definitely about, like, if you took a pause on certain type of spiritual work because, you know, these people being in your energy and you be like, you know what, let me go check and see if, you know, I don't know. I'm picking up also clear. I'm picking up also on, like, maybe you took a pause in your spiritual work because these people was siphoning so much from you and you were giving so much in the audience of these people. And even like they were siphoning so much from you that you just felt like I can't do my spiritual work and, you know, live my day-to-day life. Like, what? Very interesting. What ceremonies? Change and divine masculine. Oh yeah. All right. Change and divine masculine. So you in your divine masculine, y'all are actually in y'all's initiation period. Okay. You in your divine masculine, y'all in your initiation period. Both of y'all are going through an initiation. This is something that you're not really going to be sharing with a hater. Be careful about that. Okay. You could be sharing this information with Aries, with a Sagittarius rising, with a Taurus rising, or Aries. Yeah, I said Aries, right? Aries rising, Aries first house. Somebody can have Aries sun as well too. Thank you so much, Divine. Yeah, rich guy in reverse. So you're not, don't share shit. If you're doing something, stay quiet about it right now. Okay? Stay quiet about it. I'm telling y'all that right now. Stay quiet about it because these people want to have access to you. They want to see what it is that you have going on. And it's just like, no, 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 no. Spirit, I reject every false connection. I reject manipulation disguised as a friendship. I reject envy disguised as admiration. I reject hunger disguised as love, as you know, brokenness. I call all of my energy back. I cleanse and I multiply. I return every attachment to its rightful owner. No cords remain, no doors remain open, no permission remains. To every unaligned spirit, unaligned person, you are denied access. You are blocked in the unseen. You are blocked in the physical. You are blocked in the astros. My road is protected. My name is protected. My destiny is protected. Only truth remains. Only truth remains. Hold on a second, y'all. I ain't done. Only truth remains. Only truth will touch me. Only alignment may reach me. Only divine appointments may enter into my space, into my schedule. Okay, and so it is. All right. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Bauta Sri Saeed, all of them be with me. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Period. Spirit has already exposed these people, and even if you feel as if like you can't speak up or like you don't know how to speak up, and you know some people would be like, okay, well this person is doing this to me, then you probably need to reach out to a legit healer, because we're all here to help people. No, everybody isn't gonna do something free for y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all should not expect that. Because I don't want to take on your karma. I don't want to take on your karma. I don't want nobody in my energy for free 99. Like, come on now. So, but you can afford it. You know, you can afford it. You can afford to ask somebody like, hey, do you know a ritual that I can do to get these people out of my energy or whatever? Now, I'm about to tell y'all, y'all text me, I'm gonna charge y'all, right? But I also have this playlist. Where I come online and I do a lot of rituals online. And all you have to do is sit through a long ass watch. Okay? All you have to do is sit through a long ass watch. And they also have like this little star thing now where you could just summarize the video. And when you summarize the video, I'm sure that YouTube is giving you a little summary of where the fuck I'm talking about an actual ritual, okay? You just, you know, be like, where is she doing the ritual at? What part of the ritual? I got timestamps on some of that stuff too. But on my page, inside of a playlist, there is spiritual housekeeping. There's spiritual housekeeping over there, y'all, where y'all can tap in over there and you really can get these people up out of your energy. You can return your energy back to you, and you can return the energy. AC, get off of that altar. Get off of that altar. Y'all, I moved the water around. He can't even get to where the water is. I moved the water around because I don't like him standing up there. He has water all around the house. Like, that's not a thirsty cat, but he... Okay. Now he just sitting on the ancestor altar. He just sitting there. Fine, you can sit there. But anyway, so under the playlist, y'all, there's rituals under the playlist where, you know, I give you guys what you need inside of the ritual, when to do it, when not to do it. Also, there is something to protect the kids as well too. Make sure you are shielding your kids' destinies as well. Because when people can't have access to you, the next closest thing to your bloodline, they're going to try to tap into it. Especially if they want to take on your contracts. Even the contracts that you don't want, you don't even, you know, you're not even doing right now. They like, if I could just walk 5 minutes in her shoes, then maybe her divine will see me and let me in her life and be like, yeah, you're supposed to talk to them. Everybody has free will. I'm not talking to you guys. All right, y'all. Let me get one more thing. Let me get one thing, all right? What happens, what is the upgrade that's coming to the collective? What is the upgrade? Thank you so much, Spirit. I see my angel numbers there. Okay, what is the upgrade that's coming to the collective? That's what I want to pull on right now. What is the upgrade that's coming to the collective? All right. I'm gonna get a shadow card. I feel like as if I need to get a shadow card up there. All right, give me the shadow card real quick. Thank you so much. The Empress. The Empress. There's a Empress energy. You know, you are going through an initiation. You're going through an initiation. You might not have actually. What is that called when the queen becomes the queen? What is it called? A coronation? A coronation. Is that what it's called? A coronation? Like when the king becomes the king and the queen becomes the queen, like they have to be, there's like a throning that happens. I don't know if that's what it's called, right? But that's what I felt like I needed to go here, because I'm asking, like, you know, what is the upgrade that you're going through? But I don't want to tell you that you're the Empress yet. Okay, baby, you still got a little test and trial and tribulations to go through. All right, you know, Divine is trying to see if you about to fail this initiation or what. All right, Divine is like, hey, we brought you into the room, but what you gonna do with it? Like, they don't know what you're going to say. You know, sometimes Spirit be like, we don't know how you gonna say this. Like, I can test it too. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. Your Jupiter energy is being tested. Wherever you have Jupiter placement, Jupiter brings good and bad. All right. They just expand whatever it is that you're putting out there, they expand it. So the shadow energy is the Empress, right? But the Jupiter placement in your life is being tested, y'all. It is being tested. All right. So look and see where you have Jupiter placement. All right. You have Jupiter Aries, Jupiter Taurus, you know, Jupiter Gemini, whatever. Oh man, Jupiter Gemini, baby. All right. So the Three of Wands. I'm actually happy to see this card. I'm actually happy to see this. This particular card. It's so crazy that you could be traveling, right? You could be traveling back home, or you could be traveling towards wherever these people are. You could be coming to somewhere where your hater is, or where you don't even know, you know that they're your hater, but you're not like saying that they're your hater. That's where you're getting tested at. All right. That's where you're getting tested at. You're going to be in a room full of people that might not like you. You get what I'm saying? And your energy is being tested because you actually have somebody that invited you there, that supports you, but then you have haters in the room with you. And you're traveling and you're going towards this, you're going towards something. I feel that, okay? You may have already traveled somewhere with a group of haters. The Hierophant. This is a spiritual, you could be going on a spiritual retreat. Clear. You could be going on a spiritual retreat, or you could be going somewhere where order is absolutely necessary, right? Absolutely necessary. Lord Shiva is showing up, baby. It's showing up, and he's like, what it is, let's do it. What it is, what it do. All right, what is the Hierophant with the three? What's the Hierophant with the Three of Wands? Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to test you in the room, and it's not just, you know, it's not just the people. Spirit is in the room as well too. All right, what's the Three of Wands? Thank you so much with the Strength card, baby. I know it. Do not start a shit fucking show, y'all. Don't start a shit show. All right, spirit has definitely exposed them, and they are not welcome in your energy field. All right, they don't get to eat off of your altar. They don't get to drink from your cup. They don't get to like borrow your oil. It's giving a star. It's giving 5-star chick. Girl, it's definitely giving 5-star chick. Okay, thank you so much. Strong Taurus placement. Like, spirit is definitely testing. Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Thank you so much with the Strength card. What's Page of Cups in reverse with the Strength card? Man, they testing your sensitivity too. They testing how sensitive you are. Don't cry in front of nobody. I was about to say this person, but I had to change it to say don't cry in front of nobody. I'll be like, oh my God, this motherfucker was testing me. Bitch, what? What? Like, you really just need to smile on the inside. Like, that's what I'm picking up with that Page of Cups in reverse. All right, thank you so much, Divine. What upgrade is this person receiving? What upgrade is this person receiving? You might actually be releasing some sensitivity emotions that, you know, like things that used to be sensitive towards you, like for you, they're no longer like sensitive. That shit is not really like bothering you necessarily. I don't want to say shit, but like certain things when people are bringing up, like, you know, like I see a circle, but not like a kumbaya circle, but I see somebody standing amongst a group of people, and you know that one of your haters is in there, and they're actually the one. I could see them with a little cup, like, you remember when you did that ritual on that ritual on your baby daddy, but really you already like in a twin flame connection? No, oh, you know what? I'm gonna say boyfriend, because we ain't even about to. They trying to tie there. It's not. You remember when we did that ritual on Michael? Yeah, girl. Michael. Let me tell you about him and what he going through now. But you already resolved that contract where, you know, Michael is no longer relevant. You did the cord cutting. You don't even talk to Michael. Michael, you know, you already released that and asked Divine for forgiveness for that badass ritual that you did with whoever this person is. Whomever this person is, right? Could be a Leo, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be a Taurus, could also be an Aries that I'm talking to, could be Cancer. You get what I'm saying? Like, you already did the releasing of any bad ritual work you done, you know? But here go this motherfucker, and then you like, yeah, I don't do that anymore. That actually was not, that was not good. That was not this. This was not the Hierophant upright. That wasn't that energy. That wasn't something that I was supposed to be doing. And when you telling them that, they steady trying to bring that shit into your face. They steady trying to bring that shit into your face. But you just like, let me go get something to eat or drink. You walk away and this person's still talking about you. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You walk away and this person's still talking about you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Taurus energy. But you walk away and this person is still trying to talk about you. You walked away from that contract. You're no longer associated with Michael. You're no longer associated with Tom, Peter, Dick, or Harry. Or that bitch, Naomi. You're no longer associated with her. All right, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What type of upgrade does Divine want to give us in front of this fucking Queen of Pentacles in reverse? I told you, look, I told you, the Star card in reverse. Y'all, listen, the Star card in reverse walk in, and he did the star of the show walks in. Hey, boo, I love you. I'm not even talking shit about you. It's not no Detroit shit. It's that Houston shit that I learned from you. I don't know. I told him to get down like 5 times. So all I'm saying is, y'all, all right, let me get this Queen of Pentacles with this star. So they want to give you the energy that this person used to get attention for. You know, Divine is giving you an upgrade. They're actually, I'm not saying that it's theirs, but they're returning whatever this person, she said it's giving 5-star chick, right? So this person may have been a 1-star and you are a 5-star, right? And they want to return even that 1 star that bitch was feeding off of. That one little inkling star. They want to give you back all of your energy that this person took from you. All right, thank you so much, Divine. What's the star card? Look at that. Star card in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. This person is no longer relevant. They're hanging on by a thread. They are hanging on by a thread. This energy, actually, it feels very separate. It feels very separate. All right, thank you so much, Divine. What's this 6 of Wands star card in reverse? Why are they, look at that, the Knight of Swords in reverse? Because this bitch wanted to be a queen and she still was a fucking Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords in reverse is a fucking liar. A fucking liar. This bitch been a liar. Been a liar. She been irrelevant. Irrelevant. From the time she opened up her mouth to speak, to say anything, she been fucking irrelevant. People are literally going to be in the room looking at her as if she's the fucking liar. Even if it's nobody in the room but you and her, Divine is in the motherfucking room. And they're like, hey, don't listen to this hoe. This hoe is a liar. That must feel really crash outy. To be in a room and knowing that God is in every room that you in and you sitting up here fucking lying. That must feel so fucking, like, it just feel like you should just run your head through a wall. Like, I'm not telling anybody to do that, but it has to feel like I wonder how people feel after they tell somebody like a lie, or they try to master manipulate somebody and they're looking at somebody that's abundant. Like somebody that can really truly read they energy. They be thinking that they hiding so bad. Anyway, clear off that hoe. All right, Empress, thank you so much, Divine. Empress, give me the Empress, Divine. Give me the Empress. Give me the Empress. Y'all, he came with the food. We gonna have to get off of here. Give me the Empress. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Why? Why is the 4 of Wands in reverse with the Empress? The 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Don't be emotionally connected to this. Do not be emotionally connected to this. You already cut this cord. Like, I swear to God, you already cut this cord. Do not feel emotionally tied to this. Do not feel as if, like, this person can do anything to your platform, to your household, to your love life, to your third eye, to your fucking heart chakra. Like, they have no access to your higher chakras. Do not do this, okay? This is why the Empress is coming up as a shadow energy, because if you, this is all a tie. A tie. This is all a tie. They trying to tie something, but this feels as if this is all a test. Thank you so much, Mind Clear. Chakras, rising star in reverse, immature woman. So just because somebody is on a platform, or just because somebody has access to speak or to more people, those people is fake. Those people is an illusion. Everything is Maya. Those people ain't even real. Those people aren't even real. I had to get over 1, 2, 3. I had to get over shit like that too. I had to realize that, like, oh, okay, because somebody has 19,000 followers or whatever the fuck it is, right? Those people aren't even real. Those aren't even real people. If those was real people, they would really be telling this whole, like, ooh, January 17th is relevant. They will really be telling somebody, like, hey, you're really not supposed to be doing that. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, these people are not even real. Even the people that support them, that participate with them, it's not real. It's not real. Like, this person is not really a star. You know? What they do is they are an energy harvester. They like to steal from other people's chakras or whatnot. And you're supposed to be mature. Virgo is relevant. Okay? I'm talking to a Virgo. I'm talking to somebody that has even a Virgo rising or either a Virgo in the 5th house. All right? Thank you so much. Animosity in reverse. Yeah. I'm talking to someone who is not jealous. I'm talking to someone who knows exactly who they are. There's no animosity bone in your body. Look at that. I'm talking to a rich girl. I'm talking to a rich girl. Somebody that has a strong 12th house placement. People don't really know who you are. They don't know who you are. All death magic is felon 2026. It's not being returned back to sender, bitch. I'm not returning none of y'all's motherfucking death magic. Y'all cannot have it back. I'm about to alchemize it into some motherfucking money. Send that shit my way so I can alchemize it into some motherfucking money. And I'm not talking about life insurance anymore. Okay? Send whatever fucking thing you're trying to destroy in our motherfucking life, bitch. Send it to me, because I'm ready for the test. I'm ready to be in the room where God is testing us. Okay? I like tests. I like spiritual tests. They're fun. I like spiritual tests. Let's go. 2026, we rocking hoes all motherfucking year. We is knocking bitches' teeth is out. They is going to get their motherfucking dentures. Bitches is getting implants, okay? And I'm not talking about titty implants. I'm talking about lip implants. I'm talking about motherfucking nose implants, eye implants, motherfucking spiritual implants. Bitches is going to get implants. Why? Because they're on their implant imposter syndrome and head ass year. Bitch, we're in our personal year of growth. All right, thanks so much, Clear. I'm done talking shit. All right, access is denied. Access is denied. Access is denied. Spirit has exposed you and your motherfucking entities, okay? Spirit has exposed you, your little co-workers and all your old neighbors, your motherfucking old roommates, your motherfucking old co-workers. I said roommates, co-workers, motherfucking old-ass bosses, your old-ass family members. We cut off people every day, B, around here, all right? All the motherfuckers have been exposed, all right? Spirit has exposed you. You are not welcome in our energy field. You do not get to eat off our altar, drink from our cup, or borrow our oils. This is not a buffet, bitch. This is a concentrated life. Then this is a concentrated life, and you bitches do not have access to it, okay? So I reject this is what I want you guys to say after you listen to this live. Y'all, after you listen to this live, I really want you guys to say this, okay? So I reject every false connection. I reject manipulation disguised as friendship. I reject every envy disguised as admiration. I reject hunger disguised as love. I call back all of my energy, cleansed it, and multiply it. I return every attachment to its rightful owner. No cords remain, no doors remain open. that is unlawful. All right. No permission remains that I did not give to every unaligned spirit, every unaligned person. You are denied access. You are blocked in the unseen. You are blocked in the physical. You are blocked in the astros. My road is protected. My name is protected. My destiny is protected. Only truth may touch me. Only alignment may reach me. Only divine's appointments may enter into my space and my schedule. So it is. If you adhere to Jama Kali, bow to Sri Sai, may peace be with all of us. If you adhere to the Orishas, please call out on your protective Orishas or your Loas. If you adhere to your ancestors, please call on your highest, mighty, powerful ancestors to help you fulfill your godly contracts, y'all. All right, and clear your own goddamn karma. Stop giving people free access to your energy when they mean you no good, okay? That includes tarot readers. That includes spiritual hoppers, harvesters, motherfucking enemies. All of that. They know. All right. Know what your contract is. Know what your contract is. And stop trying to fulfill other people's contracts. Okay. And put yourself in other people's contracts. All right. That's a no-go. It's not good for y'all. All right. So y'all don't forget to check out my playlist that's on YouTube, the one that says spiritual housekeeping. Also, if you need direction in your life, the only oil that I have that will help you with that right now is the Divine Pivot oil, y'all. It is available to purchase for $44.44. You may purchase it by reaching out to me at 346-702-4044. Y'all hear that, 444? I did not pick that. The phone people picked that for me. Okay? So y'all go ahead and reach out to me if you need any spiritual guidance or, you know, you just need some type of direction or whatnot. Don't expect anything for free. Do not expect anything for free, except I do give a free consultation, but I don't allow you to trauma dump. Anytime that I'm on live, you guys can come on and ask questions or whatnot. I allow that. All right. If anybody have any questions, you got about 2 minutes to ask me. Maybe or maybe not. I might, you know, do something about it. But you have about 2 minutes to ask me. But besides that, guys, I love you guys. I want y'all to have a wonderful day on purpose. I'm going to clear the energy and then, you know, y'all got like 2 minutes to ask me. If nobody has any questions, we'll resume this at a later date. Okay? Oh, also, y'all, let me tell y'all what I'm going to do after this reading so you guys can do it as well. If you have any black salt, you can put black salt at your door. I always have black salt on my door, but I'm actually getting ready to refresh it. It's Friday, okay? But you can put black salt at your door. You can put black salt under your bed, inside of a water bowl if people are trying to invade your dream state, okay? So, you can put black salt down as well too. You could also wash your hands with black salt as well, or any type of salt. All right. So hey, may you check the energies for last of my night left with friends. Check the energy of the last night that you are with your friends. Okay. Is that what we're saying? Thank you so much, Divine. Clear. All right, Divine. Thank you so much. Can you check the energy for the last night that Sunshine Rain is with their friends? Like for now. Check the energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Check the energy for Sunshine Rain. I am with my friends now. Okay. The Chariot. So you may be riding in the car with someone actually, and then you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? There could be someone that you are around that emotionally is dumping on you, like emotionally dumping on you with the Knight of Cups, okay? Be careful about that. Not like big warning there. 933 is relevant. Not like a big warning, but just be, oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, definitely be careful with that, whether it's you or it's your friends. Like, just all of that emotionally talk. There's also like gossip. Whenever you get the Ace energy, the cup energy is communication. All right, spirits communicate through water. Also, your spirit guides could be trying to tell you something about one of your friends. if you are a receiver, because you do look like you are a receiver, you do feel as if, I don't want to say look, but I see. You do feel as if you are a receiver of information, like from the spirit guides and stuff. So if your spirit team is trying to communicate something to you about your friends, maybe take notes. They might be trying to communicate with you in your dream state, or either like through physical things. Like, let's say that you are seeing numbers. Okay, let's say that you're seeing numbers. I'm going to use 888 because it actually is in your thing, but I will also use 933 too. Okay, if you're seeing like numbers, use like gumbo. I don't know, something about food as well too. Gumbo just came up. We're not eating gumbo. Nobody's eating gumbo. I don't know who's cooking gumbo, but gumbo. All right. Just popped in my mind as well too. So it could be something about food. I don't want to scare you, so I ain't gonna say that. All right. What's the Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups? Thank you so much, Divine. The Lovers. All right. So be careful about just like emotional trauma dumping or something like that, like communicating. And don't be telling anybody about whether they're your friends or not. I'm using friends in quotes here because you might be around someone that is not actually like, you know, they might not, you might be friends with one more than you are the other. Okay. So don't tell your business to everybody in the group. Okay. If it's 4 of y'all or 3 of y'all, there's one that is really like close. Okay. Okay. Yeah. One man was pissed about something childish today. Yeah. So just be aware of, you know, the people that are around you, but don't be sharing, yeah, I'm with 3. I think I'm picking up on 3, but there's like one that you like more than the other. Okay. So that's the one that you can talk to, but the other ones just kind of, I don't want to say keep a distance because I'm a little more stricter when I say keep a distance, but just don't talk to them. 1, 2, 3, 4 is relevant right now. Okay. So then that's the one that you talk to. Don't be telling your business. Don't be telling your business to the other friends and your boyfriend. Okay. You close to one, stay with that. And if you're riding in the car with them as well too, y'all make sure y'all have y'all seatbelt. Make sure y'all have y'all seatbelts on, and don't be driving fast with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Don't be driving fast. And drive very safe. Okay, drive very safe. No eating while y'all driving. If y'all have food, make sure y'all put the food down. You know, put the food down and wait till y'all get to y'all destination. All right, wait till y'all get to y'all destination. And no drinking and driving either. Okay, the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, someone is also yeah, just make sure you're communicating only with the one that you really like. The other ones, they're agitating. I don't know how else to say it. They're agitating. The Ace of Wands in reverse, it's agitating your energy. So that's the energy that's around you. I hope that help you too. And drive right. Drive right. Okay. But no emotional talk. No emotional talk. Thank you. Plenty helps a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much, guys. And let's clear. Everybody has their energy back. She said, do I have a message? Do you have a message for me? I just gave a whole message. Not that message. That was for sunshine, rain. But I just gave a whole message. You either have to ask like a particular question. You either have to ask a particular question. Make sure to like the live and subscribe to her channel as well if you resonate. Yes, right? Thank you. Thank you, Mother Anatomy. I love that. All right. Is there a message for Miss B? Is there a message for Miss B? No, it's not a message for you. Okay. These are no cards. Star in reverse and then the Chariot in reverse. That's a double no. 777 could be relevant for you. There's not a direct message. You actually have a message inside. Okay, the Two of Swords. You actually have a message inside of the reading that I just did. At some part in the reading, maybe it was very relevant for you. Go back and listen to that part or whatnot, or either go back and check, 7 minutes in, 17 seconds, or 17 minutes in, 7 seconds. I don't know, somewhere where there are some sevens is something that's relevant in there. But some part of that reading actually resonated for you. Okay, so check into that. But you don't have a direct message from your spirit team like right now. Okay, the Star card and the Chariot card are both no's. You asked, did I have a message for you? And I asked, is there a message directly for you? And they're telling me, no, not right here. Okay. You welcome. You welcome. Y'all have a great day on purpose. I love you guys. And I will talk to y'all later. Okay. I will talk to y'all later. And have a wonderful day on purpose. As Miss Abby always says. And I appreciate my moderators for sliding through and listening while they working. Okay. And showing up and showing out as always. So I love y'all. Have a wonderful day on purpose. Bye, y'all.